Hi, and welcome to my new Alpha Biomes mini-series featuring the Gelatinous Superorganism. I'm Icon, and we're going to play in this beautiful area here. And I'm going to let this series run like 5 to 10 episodes. I think we're going to be done within 5 or earlier, as soon as this whole biome has been completely featured. My plan for this series is simply to give you an impression what's happening here, what you can encounter here, what you will do, what kind of difficulties you truly face here, and playing around a little bit with it. And I'm open for questions or impressions. If you have anything that you want to see or want to ask about, just feel free to hammer in a little comment down below. So let's get started. First up, I want to talk about the mods used. You find them in the description below. There's a list. So if you want to know what I use, there you go. So first off, with the Gelatinous Superorganism, let's go for the description. Expect to find no usable rocky materials to build here and very little wood. So that sounds pretty nasty to begin with. So I'm starting here with a regular ship wreck start, and we have here slime grass, hardened slime chunks. Well, maybe it can be deconstructed and then eaten. Alright, so I have no clue what I'm going to need here. Let's check out the Alpha Biomes section first, if there's anything which seems helpful for me. So Alien Compliance Center, I think these are items for other biomes. We don't need any exotic smelters. Okay, so first off, I'd say this area here looks perfect to start a shelter in, because I have no clue what I'm going to build with for now. So rather take our whole stuff over here and get it going. I have a few people here. So we have all manner of talents here. Let's just do the my standard configuration, and one constructor, one miner, and one hauler for now. And I'd say whose mining is also crafting. Okay, so let's see what happens here next. I'd say what's that? Basalt, steel, migmatite, blue schist. Okay, nothing in particular. So let's start out with a crafting spot. I want to check out if I can break down this slime chunk stuff at a crafting spot already. So smash mechanoid, cool. No. So turns out nope. Nope. Let's check out a stone cutting table, because that would be the next best thing I'd expect to work with that. Having a few units of wood available from my starting kit, so I can work with that as well. So let's see, stonecutter's table. Can I turn hardened slime chunks into food? Alright. So that's working out quite nicely. But apart from that, it doesn't seem like I can do anything out of these chunks, like, whatsoever. Alright, so we got disgusting food available in plenty, in endless amounts. But this here is hardened slime too, so I don't expect to have any great options here. So sounds like I have to build with this and that. So let's start with the basalt that I harvested here. So I've been playing around with Alpha Biomes for quite some time. This one here, for example, I never tried out, so you'll see me struggling here a little bit more than usual. 9 of them, that's exactly 45, great. And what I wanted to say is everything here always has some sort of challenge included, and let's see, it seems to me the other challenge of this biome here seems to lie in the lack of lots of things. Large slimy tree, what can we do out of that? Harvestable, I don't think... Yeah, it'll harvest slime, great. So at least that's covered. Okay, who's my best shot? That's definitely Faulkner, so let's take that here, and John will take the knife. Where's the knife, though? New lovers. Faulkner and Yuki are already a couple. Well, that escalated quickly. Okay, let's give them Yuki and Faulkner this bed. Okay, so my first impression here is, what should I do to build stuff with? There's only deconstruction really an option, but apart from that, what should I do? It's a real difficult one. So it looks a little bit like me, like a biome where food is not going to be a problem at all. Alright, slime has a very, very low nutrition. And pretty much everything else is a problem. I mean, I don't have wood. I don't have any access to wood whatsoever. And that's really something already bothering me a bit, because, ooh, that's scary, you know. That's quite scary. So let's check out the wildlife. Alpaca, boomalope, capybara, chinchilla, green goo. So except for the other things, that looks a lot like your standard jungle situations. So green goo. These amorphous ambulatory masses of gelatinous fluid seem to be a mockery of life. Although they look like individuals, in reality they are part of a greater gelatinous superorganism with only one objective: grow and expand. They have been nicknamed green goo due to their ability to reproduce constantly, requiring very little sustenance and quickly filling all available ecological niches. In the field of whatever logy, a grey goo is an end-of-the-world scenario involving molecular nanotechnology in which out-of-control self-replicating robots consume all biomass. Yeah, okay, I know that. Due to gameplay constraints, green goo will only self-replicate until the map holds 40 creatures. Okay. So that stuff just will constantly clone itself until it has been put down. Alright, got it. So, my first impression of this place here is that we won't be having any problems whatsoever with food, but building material will be a pain in the, you know? So, let's do this. I think... I wonder how much work will it be to get that slime stuff, to make a living out of that slime stuff. I wonder. But first off, I feel like real growing zones seem to be imperative here as well. So let's put up Faulkner and John to the planting jobs. Because I don't feel too comfy. Hey, look there. There's a real palm, so there is wood here. Awesome. Okay, that's a good start. Oh, what do I have here? Kilo, the Maine Coon. Awesome. Alrighty. So let's see. What do I harvest out of one of these slime chunks here? Slime meal. Interesting. Nutrition 0.9. Alright, so that's one thing we can do. Going to build a wind turbine first, because wind power seems to be quite available and sustainable. So, of course, I want to have a double, and I'm going to put up grow zones here. There we go. Alright. Because my kitchen has to work with electricity. I have no hope whatsoever to sustain myself without electricity here. Because wood is so scarce, I'm afraid that we might be just starving without wood. So slime meals are spoiling in 4 days. Well, that's a quite decent running time. Actually, I expected worse. Shelf time, that was the word I was looking for. I mean, running time is also quite a funny way to call slime meals, but that's a different story. Alright, so I got power now, and let's furniture this place with some, well, I'm going to work with plundered materials here, but definitely not going to use steel. Steel is way too valuable here. Basalt, dunite. Can't, it's one of those other things I need to look up. Pronunciations of these things are always a little bit harder for me. Scoria, oh man, I'm going to end up with so many different materials. It's gonna be disgusting. Alright. So, my first impressions of this biome are scavenge heavy. Very scavenge heavy. And we're going to need a butcher table and a tailoring spot quite soon. Those things are also very, very important to me. And I'd really like to put a wall somewhere between something here. Like, what kind of material do we have here? Blue schist. Let's do a blue schist wall. This place is going to be quite motley at the end. And the doors will be made out of wood. I don't want stone doors. Stone doors are bad. Alright. So, turns out getting enough stone blocks for a larger table is harder than I like. So, let's bring up a little scoria table to begin with. That's a start, you know. Okay. But it's quite peaceful here. That's something I really do like to begin with. But apart from that, the scarcity of resources is really hard. Like, well, it's not really hard, but it's it feels like a pretty nasty situation to be stuck in. Alright, let's get some coolers going, and I want to have, of course, a research bench, but I'm going to make it out of steel and not even wood. Because right now I have the feeling as if steel would be easier to acquire than anything else. So these things, well, are they even dangerous? 8 damage. It's hard to tell somehow. Oh, of course, they need some recreation. There we go. Enjoy your horseshoe pin. John is 72, man. And we have a visitor. So first things first, battery technology is feels very, very important to me, because I think I'm going to be stuck with wind power for quite some more time, and therefore I'd rather have the batteries sooner, a little bit sooner than later. So there we go. Temperature. Usual things, 2 overwall coolers to make sure the food stays cool and fresh. Didn't pay attention to my visitors here, because most of the time your standard beginner visitors are not really helpful at all. They're just hanging around, having nothing really important for sale. If you're not starting with Naked Brutality or something like that, most of the time the beginning caravan is completely, the beginning visitor is completely trivial. So there's, here's a stool and a table. John takes his food and carries it to the table, sits down and eats. Okay, I don't know. Rimworld really gave me a new perspective about the meaning of meals at tables, that's for sure. Before I played Rimworld, I never thought that it would make so much of a difference if you eat your meal at a table or not. Now I know what my parents were up to, what they wanted to prepare me for when they told me that I have to sit down to the table and eat my meal. They knew it all the way along. There you have it, in case you were wondering yourself. So, jokes aside, I feel like I really need some materials to work with. That's some mod information. I feel like... Let's try and start with killing some of these goos and see what that does. I mean, I have no clue what happens if I kill a green goo. Bloop bloop. It goes bloop bloop. That's for sure. We shot off the second tentacle and it explodes. Good thing that I sent nobody up front there. Okay. So that thing has left a body to work with. Awesome. So next thing, I'm going to put up a butcher table inside here. John, do your work. Mad monkey. Alright, going to bring my other folks and take down that mad monkey. Mad monkey go mad. Alright, there we go. I'm gonna kite that thing a little bit with Yuki because I don't want to have any unnecessary wounds. Bang! Nice shot, man. Alright. So after that has been taken care of, who's going to be my cook? Faulkner. Oh gosh. Well, at least Faulkner is very passionate about it, and we'll learn it quite soon. Okay, there we go. Butchering. Do this forever, but only in a close vicinity. And also, corpses are absolutely allowed in here, unless they're rotten. There we go. Now we're carrying this stuff back here. And let's see. What do we acquire by butchering a green goo? Pretty sure slime, but okay. Next step, I need a stove. And since I prepared myself so well, it's going to be an electric stove. So tribal start out here sounds like a real nasty challenge, but, well, also a fun challenge. I'm not sure if it's really only nasty. So, I'm not able to create slime meals here on that stove. Is there a alpha biome stove, probably? Or I just want to check it out, you know? It's a lot about featuring here. So, simple meals. Do until I have 4, please, because we're not needing... Well, make 6. And let's see. Is slime a... Yes, we are able to use slime in our cookery. Okay, so next thing, let's cook something, because I want to know if slime meals are making you unhappy. Well, now here goes the bananas. So turns out I'm going to cook a little bit more than that, and then let's see. So if I want some proper food, hunting seems to be a really formidable choice, because forage doesn't seem to be the best idea here. So I'm going to bring Yuki, and I want her to tame me a pair of alpacas. There's never something wrong with having some alpacas. And let's see what'll happen now if we do our cookery with slime. No, Faulkner, I said. Needs material. Wait a sec. Needs material. There is material. Why are you not taking this? So let's do something else then. This is the normals, but I want to do simple meals forever out of slime. There. Bang. That should work, no? Let's see. I see. I don't happen to have enough of those. It costs a lot of slime to produce one of these meals, so let's consume it. I'm pretty sure he's going to hate it, but I want to know how horrible the debuff is. So no, actually no. Wow, that means slime is only disgusting as long as you don't process it. And, well, slime meals, though, seem to be, well, it doesn't seem like you can work with slime meals at all. So overall, these chunks here are the least valuable stuff. Jelly farmers. Oops, well, then this place is called Menfenor. Why not? Why not? So, Faulkner was my good shot, but Yuki is the guy with the revolver. I really like to have caravan animals. Meadow Aves, what do they carry? Luciferium! A golden pickaxe. These caravan animals always get such or they have the chance to have such bonkers rewards on them, like Luciferium and a golden pickaxe. Well, I'm not gonna hunt these. It's way too dangerous to go for Aves. Well, it's not really that dangerous, but I don't want these materials either, so it's okay for me. Alright, so bananas are a thing, palm trees are a thing. Apart from that, we can mine some steel, there's quartz, but these are all from my extra mods. So vanilla material-wise, you would only encounter steel and the other materials, I guess uranium and silver plus steel and such things are available in those mountains as well. So it's a lot about scavenging here. So overall, I'd say tree sowing is a very, very important technology, because without tree sowing and without the quarry mod, I have no clue how you're supposed to build any form of fortification. Like, you don't have access to any stone. There's no stone here, nowhere, except for the ruins. And that's something I really I consider quite painful to begin with. So I don't want to waste what steel I have on beds. So we're rather going and hunt a lot of animals here and make some bedrolls out of that. So all the other alpacas get victimized. Same goes for the chinchillas. Gotta get rid of the green goo as well. So there we go. After this killing spree, I should be able to have some power again. Some leather again to work with. Okay. But apart from that, I think hunting trees to gather wood from is a thing you want to do here. It's reminding me a lot to desert gameplay. It reminds me a lot of desert gameplay. In the desert, you keep hunting for those slime casia. What can you harvest there? Slime, of course. In the desert, you keep hunting those single trees somewhere out there as well. And I gotta say, wood is kind of like similarly rare. So I'd say wood is even more hard to find than anything else here. Steel seems to be more, but at the same time, I want to wait if I can't recreate or replenish my wooden wooden resources at some point. Okay, so I'm going to defend myself against the first raid. Again, they sent a poor naked person after me. I feel always bad for these first raiders. I mean, seriously. They don't even give them clothing. Alright, Engo. So, overall, I don't know if I'm even going to finish 5 episodes here, because I get the feeling that this biome is one of the simpler biomes to play with. Woo! This guy is speedy. There we go. Now they interlocked in combat. Alright, Ango, what's your story? Psychically sensitive and carrying some jade. A wooden foot. That quick with a wooden foot. Or why? Or is Yuki somehow slow? Whatever. Do I want to save Engo? Not really. I don't have any room except for the freezer, and I'm not too interested in that. So, first impressions of this biome. It's hard to build larger structures in here. It's really difficult to expand quickly. Quickly, that's the thing. And I'd say expansions are best done in the mountains, where you have the hardened slime to work with. Because as far as I see things here, if I smooth these walls, I can use them. Are they more ugly than other? They're regularly ugly. All right. So that means, I guess, going into the mountains is your easiest way to acquire a structural advantage here. That's my first impression overall. All right, so let's see. The really friendly part about this biome, I don't feel like it's any problem to survive in here, food-wise. All right, now we get a drought. Of course, but well, I mean, look here, can harvest stupid amounts of slime if I want to. Well, not anymore because of the drought, but you get my idea. You can't just go harvesting outside and it doesn't matter. I mean, it really just doesn't matter. Stop sowing, man. It's drought. We're not gonna get anything done here. So since it's a drought time, here, you can... Where's the harvesting? Gosh, there. It's sometimes quite useful to just harvest away. Alright, friends, so leave me a comment down below if you have any thoughts, ideas, or something specific crossing your mind regarding this biome. If you have any questions or such, I'd gladly try to answer them. And apart from that, of course, leave me a like if you like this little project here. We're going to cover up all the other alpha biomes in this series as well. And I'd really appreciate some support. And if you want to, drop a subscription on the channel. Turn on those notifications if you don't want to miss anything. Or check out my Discord server in the link below. You'll find my release schedule there. Whatever you do or don't, have a great time, my friends. And gonna check... Hope you're going to check in for the other part of that slime biome thingy here. See you soon. Bye-bye.